Jai Hind, dear students, welcome back to all of you on my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to tell you how you can speak English confidently and fluently. So I ask you to watch this particular video carefully so that you can be expected to speak English fluently and confidently. So the very first step that has to be followed by all of you while speaking is all about practice. So you have to practice a lot. It is known to you so well. Practice makes up man perfect. It is a very famous saying, and I think you would ever heard this particular sayings. It is being said by me. Practice makes a man perfect. So you have to practice a lot, really. You have to practice a lot. On the other hand, what happens, we keep thinking the sentence that I'm going to speak will be wrong or right. It has not to be thought by you anyhow, or at any rate, at all event may happen, you don't have to think such a sentences in your mind. And this is the problem. We are not able to speak English fluently and confidently because we keep thinking the sentence that I'm gonna speak will be wrong or right. So, and this could be one of the reasons of hesitation, because we keep thinking, we think a lot, this sentence is really going to be wrong, and this sentence will have become wrong, so I should not speak. And as I said a short while ago, this could be one of the reasons of hesitation. Hesitation start taking place because we don't speak and we have the fear of hesitation. So I tell you, I ask you, my dear students, you need to speak. You must speak whatever you know. It is being said by me again. You will have to speak and you must speak whatever you know. And from there on, what will happen, you will start speaking confidently. Initially, I know, you can have a lot of problems while speaking, but what happens if you start speaking without any fear, without any hesitation, if you don't think that the sentence that I'm going to speak will become wrong or will have become wrong, you don't have to think such sentences in your mind. And as I said a short while ago, this is one of the reasons of hesitation. So just start telling a small stories, whatever you know. And definitely I ask you to read the books, I ask you to read the newspapers, and just you have to think a lot. You keep thinking a lot about the thing, the work that you perform throughout the day, that needs to be translated into English. Whenever you think, definitely it has to be translated by you in your mind, the work that you perform. Suppose if you are thinking, if something is being thought by you, and you have to start thinking in English whatever you are thinking and whatever is being thought by your mind. And I tell you, and after following this particular process for more than a couple of months, I tell you, I have a complete faith in this particular process that you will start improving, and you can be expected to improve your English in that particular way. And again, once again, I'm going to tell you that if you start fearing, and if you don't practice and you don't start speaking, I tell you, nobody is going to help you out in speaking English. So I tell you, my dear students, my dear friend, if you want to speak English, you have to start practicing, and whatever you know, you have to speak without any hesitation, without any fear, and you have never to think about it, that the sentence that you are going to speak will have become wrong. Just start speaking. Initially, as I said you a short while ago, we have to, and we are bound to have faced problem. Definitely we will face many problems while speaking English, like if suddenly it can happen with you, you are trying to speak English and some words are not known to you. In that condition, you will not be able to express yourself without that particular word that could complete that sentence. So definitely here I tell you what power could be the reasons of hesitation. So you have also started assembling lot of words power, and it is quite possible for you if you start telling stories and anything else, I tell you. And if you practice a lot in a day, and I tell you, if you start talking about anything, like if you are talking about Hollywood, you're talking about politician, you're talking about share market, and any GD group discussions will really help you a lot in improving your English. So definitely I am just expecting from all of you that it is going to be very handy for all of you. And definitely if you keep speaking English for more than 2 or 3 months continuously, no doubt there is no doubt about it that you will be able to speak English very well. And once again I tell you, I want you to be introduced with one of the most famous saying in the form of practice makes a man perfect. You have not to forget it. So definitely you will be able to speak English if you keep practicing. At last, I would like to ask from all of you to speak whatever you know, and hence I tell you definitely this process will help you a lot in improving or in speaking your English. Thank you very much for watching this video.